And so if there were two things, honestly, at the end of the day that I wanted to make sure everybody knows, that's use password managers if you're not using them, and turn on MFA or multi-factor or two-step verification. You can effectively use those terms interchangeably. And really at the end of the day, what that means is you're getting a code texted to your phone. Sometimes you can get it emailed, and then you enter that in to get into the account. That's really the gold standard. Factors, there are other factors that aren't necessarily texted codes or emailed codes. It could be a fingerprint if you have a fingerprint reader and it allows for that, etc. It's really just anything else that's a separate factor, but getting a texted code is the most common and useful.
Yeah, James, I was just going to add to, personally, I've set my phone up such that for certain apps, my picture, it's an iPhone, so the camera has to get my face for the app to open up. So sometimes that's also another thing we can do. I mean, it would open up with my password for the particular app with the password manager embedded in the phone, but sometimes my face is just the second layer of security, particularly if it has to do with a banking app or something like that. So that's something you could consider. Because sometimes, I don't know if you guys,
right.
I have a son, my son would have my phone and punch all kinds of code until Apple will tell me, you're not allowed to enter this phone in the next 15 minutes, and I'll just be locked out of the phone. But sometimes that facial recognition thing helps to really mitigate things like that.
Sure, that's a great second factor. You're exactly right. And it's also kind of a preference. Does it work for you? Does it feel seamless or does it feel clunky? Because let's be honest, we don't like to do things that are clunky, and so we don't do them. But then when you get hacked, then you're dreading the day that you didn't set it up.